Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Music Talks podcast. I'm your host, Bobby Rose. So, a few years ago, I did have my diploma showcase, and I actually played a drum piece called Caravan. And amongst all of the players I had, which was all tremendously amazing players, one of them was this amazing trumpeter. And like, no joke, I consider his level quite the peak of musical jazz playing, at least. And if you actually meet him, you will know that he's the most Damansara kid ever. But all jokes aside, ladies and gentlemen, this is my very good friend Pako, who really is the reincarnation of Dizzy Gillespie.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up, Bobby?
Hey,
How about you,
man.
bro? Hey, man, I'm good, bro.
Yeah. Where are you right now?
I'm currently at my house, my hood, bro, Damansara.
Okay, nice.
Aku kat rumah je, bro. Now, cutian weekends, kat rumah. Yeah, man. Where are you, bro? How are you, bro?
I'm good. I just have been having fun, like talking to everybody on this podcast. So that's awesome.
Cool, man. Cool. Thanks for the introduction, man. Appreciate it, bro. Cool.
Do you actually remember playing that piece, that Caravan piece?
Yo, I once you mentioned about it, the flashback totally came into my head, bro. I can aku rasa macam aku on stage macam you were behind me, I was in front. Macam weh, kita nak kena main Caravan ni. Plus, dude, that time masa kau macam suruh aku, you were asking me to play, macam dude, I want to play this piece for you. I want you to play this piece for my recital lah. Kan macam okay lah, that time I was like, am I good enough to play this kind of piece? Aku tengok, I look into the piece macam shit, this is like next level, like this is like double time Caravan thing, bro. Macam
yeah.
I was like, dude, I told Bobby, like, I think I can do it, but then just don't put too much hope on me. So okay, but it was fun. It was a fun experience, bro. Best gila, bro. But then you gave me the opportunity to to up my level to even though I can't play that well that time.
Yeah.
But then but fuck, I'm gonna do it, bro. Because cool, man. That was good. That was good time, bro.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was like, he did say like it was like a long time ago, and actually it's like 5 years ago. And
man.
And the funny thing is, just to clarify, Mr. Pako, they actually mentioned that he can't really play that well. But I specifically told my arranger, if you have listened to a past episode, Mr. Epic Kelly, he actually arranged the whole score, and I told him, I don't care who solos the other part, I want Pako to solo on the trumpet for this section. And he was like, did you ask Pako? I did not. I will after this.
That was the thing. It's like that he didn't like brief me like, Pako, you're gonna play this and this and this and then it was like suddenly, oh, that's yeah, and then it was done, and then I got and then Epic sent me the soft copy, and it's like, okay. I was in my class, I think, that time. It's like, oh damn, this is heavy, bro. Yeah. But let's just give it a try. And hustle, but then I forgot when did we rehearse that time? How did we rehearse?
We went.
Was it in the studio? Was it in the?
Yeah, we went to
the studio, right?
Section 21, if I'm not mistaken. Like for 4 times or 4 times before the performance.
Yeah, because there's like so many rehearsals, bro. We're inshallah. You know what I mean? When we're playing for people, it's like, I don't know which like this one is for whose recital, this one is but then but it was good, man. I really miss those times, man.
Yeah. I think the peak of it was Alif Botak. He had like a
Alif Botak, okay.
basis, yeah. He was playing for like 20 people, like the whole weekend. I think.
Yeah, dude. Last time my recital, my degree recital. You know Aran, right? Sharani. Dude, that guy played for all of us, man. All of us. Plus for the exams, for I mean, I think he's the only drummer that we had that time. Macam, dude, are you okay, man? Macam, aku nak buat ni, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna do this all out, bro. So this is the only time that I can play macam for what song everyone aku nak contribute kau ni bagi aku last kopek lah macam.
Yeah.
Kau, I was like, you're the man, bro. I salute you, bro. Macam, dia tak tahu lah macam, okay, budak ni gila ke? Macam aku pun macam, even me, I can't handle that much, you know, like pressure, bro.
Yeah.
Salute
Yeah,
to you, man.
it's either you do a lot okay or like a
Yeah.
few but very good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the thing. That's the thing. I like to like look at the quality, even it's not that good, but then you look at the quality that rather than the quantity, because if like you're too ambitious to like accompany people,
yeah.
but then the reality that you cannot push yourself that hard, and then you're gonna be exhausted at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it's
At the end of
better
the
for
set.
you like, and yeah, man, at the end of the set, not of the day, at the end of the set, because they're gonna be like so many sets, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, so like you need to know what your limits are. That's the only thing, bro.
Yeah.
Cool.
All those good times. Actually, I do want to ask you more about this, but we'll get into your degree and diploma days in a second. I just wanted to ask, like, what have you been doing this past 1 year, 2 years? Like,
Okay. So the last time that we met, like, during diploma, right?
mhm.
That time you were also in your diploma.
Yeah.
So I think after we finished diploma, you entered UPM, and then I still like pursue in UITM, bro. Degree. I don't think like I can go anywhere, because no, UITM is I'm already like comfortable in UITM, and then UITM is like I already know the system, and then how the syllabus works, how the class goes and everything.
Mhm.
So macam, okay, I'm gonna stick to UITM. So I pursue my degree in UITM. It was 2018.
Mhm.
So I took music performances, bro. Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah. I took music performances. I was like, oh, okay, I think I'm gonna do performance. So yeah. Plus it's easier because kan kita boleh jump, we can transfer credit from diploma to degree. So
Yeah.
I went into the third semester, I think.
Mhm.
I think I went into the third semester plus, and then after that we did our junior recital, like normal lah, macam every degree music performance students akan macam will do their showcase junior recital, and so I did mine. So but the thing is, bro, the funny thing is, okay, I think I'm the most rebel trumpet player. I don't know lah. I think I might be the one, because there's in the history of UiTM, there's no like trumpet player, because in UiTM only trumpet players, only horn players, they're only gonna play classical. They're gonna major in classical.
Mhm.
Okay, you know that, right? You know the thing about UiTM. But dude, shout out to UiTM. I love UiTM, bro. But but for me, I was into UiT. I was into trumpet because I wanna play the modern stuff, not the classical stuff. But then I was forced to play the classical, and then I didn't like it at that time. Masa diploma, but then degree, when I get in the whole of it, actually it's kinda cool, it's kinda nice, and so but then I still wanna play modern stuff, because that's the only thing that I
That's your
like before
passion,
I.
right?
That was my passion, bro. I
Yeah.
always wanted to be I always wanted to be Chuck Mangione, because I always
Ooh.
look at their stuff, and
Yeah.
so. But then when I get into classical, also now it's kind of interesting. It can improve you as a person, as a musician, as a trumpet player, because classical very discipline you, and all those stuff. But then aku nak try dua-dua. I decided okay, I'm not gonna choose. I'm gonna go for both. So I told my trumpet teacher during degree, that he was Cik Pidot, Cik Firdaus Zainal, Cik Pidot. I told him, he asked me during class. I think during the first or second class of the third semester, it's like, dude, what do you want to play? You want to play the modern stuff, or you want to focus on the classical stuff? Then, so actually, sir, I really love modern stuff, but then I want to learn modern stuff because during diploma I didn't get to play. I mean, I get to play, but only during my friends like
Recital.
forum or recital or what. But then during class I never get the proper way of learning modern stuff, especially for trumpet. And so and then he explains, okay, in that case, I'll give you like both. I'm gonna educate you both, like
Oh,
modern and classical. Oh, that was.
nice.
I was like,
Wow.
that time I felt like I was special, bro. I was like, shoot, I get to learn both, and
Yeah.
then but
And not
then
pay extra.
not pay extra. I wouldn't need to go because I mean, Encik Bido is really good, bro, because he plays in the big band. He plays for the RTM big band, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus, he classical stuff. He also like played classical during his studies, and then he played for orchestras. He plays for big band. He knows all the stuff, bro. Even the modern, the swing, he knows.
I think he started the big band story ensemble also, right? One of his.
Yes, that's his. He owns that, bro. He owns the big band story. So you know how good he is, right? So it's like I'm gonna I'm gonna absorb this guy's knowledge. Dude, he degree memang best lah, because he taught me a lot lah, memang best. So during my junior recital, I get to play both genres. I get to play classical. I think I'm the only one. I think I'm the first one who get to play like both genres. I mean, in a recital, but because normally like trapper players will play like classical stuff for their own
Yeah.
recital. Even sometimes they didn't get to like bring ensemble on the stage. Only them and the pianist.
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
that, bro. Because bila lagi we gonna get like a trumpet player playing modern stuff. You
Yep.
never jarang kita dapat benda tu macam I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that. I was like, okay. So I played like two classical songs and two modern songs macam tu lah. So okay, I did, and then I mean it was good, it was fun lah. It was fun, it was best lah. Okay, lepas tu continue lagi, and then I did my internship in DBKL.
Oh,
It was
nice.
I did my internship in DBKL with Orchestra Kuala Lumpur in 2019, bro. We internship for like a month and a half. So I did apply. I applied for DBKL. Most of my friends in my batch, jom kita pergi DBKL, bro. DBKL Orchestra Kuala Lumpur, and then they play modern stuff. And plus I know the players in DBKL. For example, like with Rizwan, Ashraf Arnan, Farid, Hafiz Mong, and then aku jumpa Asri trombone di BKL. I met Encik Rejab. Lepas tu a lot of beautiful musicians, bro. A lot of like good, very professional musicians in the BKL. Salute to them, shout out to them. Dorang bagi aku, for me, they are like gods, in the music punya nation. They are like heroes, So for every instrument, dude, semua bagus. They don't need to like make more effort to like practice every. No, they just, I think naturally they are talented. Because when I intern there, my supervisor there, because we get everyone like get one supervisor each end. So mine was with Rizwan, Mr. Rizwan, Rizwanan. Awesome trumpet player. He like every day macam he always prepare like all these tasks, all this exercise for me to do. Dude, okay, please play this piece, and even a simple like
Etude.
a kindergarten song, bro, or etude something, and just play. Sometimes he brought me like duet stuff. Okay, jom, let's play together. Not only me doing the work, he also like doing the work at the same time, like teaching me. But then he's very supportive, bro. He's very supportive. He's he's warm. He's a warm guy. He's a he's a big guy. best lah belajar dengan dia. Plus he's very supportive. Dia macam if kalau kau tak dapat, macam you punish you like, apa ni kan, but then tak apa, try. If you cannot, just stop, chill, lepak. He will like, aku bercakap Melayu macam dia cakap, dia lepak lu kan. Lepak lu, jangan push sangat kan. Nanti when you're okay, continue kan. Just relax first kan. You don't push too much macam.
Not too stressful.
Best lah. Not too stressful. I mean, he's the best. Dia for me masa tu, for a supervisor, for a teacher, masa aku nak intern tu, dia memang he's the guy lah, macam nak guide kau apa semua kan. And then he gives me the exercise, blah blah blah. He taught me like, macam mana how this macam working environment in the orchestra punya ni kan, orchestra punya scene kan, macam musicians practice macam mana, musicians lepak kat mana, musicians buat apa semua, macam practice
the lifestyle of being
before.
a musician.
The lifestyle of being a musician tau.
Yeah.
Because sometimes aku dengar cakap dia BK macam orang jealous dengan musicians kat DBK sebab kerja diorang senang macam play music. But then it's funny, right? Some people are jealous of us playing music, playing the things that we done and for money, but then people macam, kau main music tapi kau boleh buat duit macam.
It's like a simple thing.
It's like a simple thing macam, bro, you study music easy, just sing well. Macam people thought like, main music ni senang, macam nyanyi main dapat duit. Macam try dulu main music, try dulu belajar music, learn music, and then try to how to like produce money, how to gain money by doing music. It's hustle, bro. It's so hard, man. It's so hard. Plus in this kind of economy, and so I mean for them to have that kind of job, it's very stable, bro. You're a musician and then you're working with in a government punya sector juga government punya context kan. So it's very stable, bro. And plus you're doing what you love. You're playing music. It's very nice. But then I hope they can, the government or in Malaysia plus can give like give more job opportunity for future musicians, because it's very sayang it's very, sebab apa tau, macam we have a lot of beautiful like good musicians, but then they don't have a platform for them to work and then to perform. So plus for them to have a stable job as a musician, it's like so hard, man. I hope can they like give more job opportunities for musicians, bro, plus performers. Yeah, man. After my internship, I went into UiTM. I continue with my 5th semester, and then 6th semester. 6th semester, I think. Yes, that my 6th semester, but it's considered 5th lah, because I jump and so whatever. So so I did my final recital, final showcase. I did my final showcase, and then normal I played like half music, half classical stuff, half modern stuff. I play, for example, what piece did I play? I played Roy Hargrove, bro. I played Strasbourg. Yeah, man. I played Nothing Serious by Roy Hargrove. I played I Remember Clifford by Lee Morgan. Lee Morgan's rendition. I played
Not Indonesia.
What's that? No. I didn't play. I played Roy Hargrove. What did I play? I remember. And then the classical stuff, I played like Concerto, Shlokov. I played a couple of stuff I can't remember, but then those were the songs. And then even I played like for my forums, I played Roy Hargrove also, like Strasbourg Saint Denis. I played most of the stuff that I like that I look up to, like Lee Morgan, like late Lee Morgan. RIP to him. Roy Hargrove, RIP to him also. He's a fantastic trumpet player. So during my degree, I heard a lot like towards them, more to like Lee Morgan and Roy Hargrove stuff, because I was really into them during my degree. So macam for modern stuff, I choose their piece, one of their piece for my final showcase. So and then I also did my research for my degree. I did my topic was double tonguing technique for trumpet student ke trumpet player, or double tonguing technique for trumpet player or something like that lah. Double tonguing technique, professional trumpet players on double tonguing technique. Okay. So basically my research was about how to develop. It's actually very very general lah, but then I'm more focused towards the technique of my trumpet. So it's very hard to to produce double tonguing in trumpet. There's a term called double tonguing where you go tu or ta, so that you can produce that kind of technique.
That tone, that
what you call that staccato one. Double tonguing, so you get that double like that, right? So it's very hard for a amateur, like entry level trumpet player to produce that kind, to gain that kind of technique in a short while. But then it's very interesting to me. I want to know how professional players in basically in Malaysia and how do they like. So basically the technique I'm talking about how to develop the technique, how do they use in their pieces that when they perform with their orchestras. So I asked them, I interviewed them, when did they start, like how you interview me, right? But then I record the interview. I asked the same question, the normal question, like when did they start, for how long, how do they practice, how do they overcome, how do they develop, blah blah blah. So more or less like that. So I finished my research in August last year or September 2020. Yeah, so I finished with all the degree stuff, bro. The final, and I did my assignments, my research, settle all that, and then finished my degree. So yeah, now I'm a degree holder, bro.
Nice.
I just received my transcript and all.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a degree in Asia. Okay, that's cool. But but now I'm applying for masters. Yeah, next, maybe I'm gonna get the results this month, and then the intake will be next month. So I'm doing masters in so I'm taking music masters in music education. Yeah, bro. Wow. Oh yeah, because now I'm because they just told me that they're gonna open a music masters in music performance, but in September they're gonna open a new course for the Facultians. That's nice. That would be interesting, but then I don't think that doing music masters in music performance can promise me a job. I don't know, because in this kind of in this economy, and then in this even performance doesn't have like jobs, right? So for sure, if I took performance, I'm gonna do like research, bro, and then research gonna take a lot of time. Like it can be up to like 3-4 years or like more. Research, man, because research is not like a joke. It's not like it's a serious thing. I don't know whether I can like commit to that. So I and then plus I think like education right now, I think it can be promising. Like I don't say like it can like promise me a job straight away. I don't think I'm not saying that, but then it's still proper that I can either be a teacher, I can either be a part-time trumpet teacher, I can like still teach, I can be a lecturer, I can I can still like go there, I can make my own private class plus, So I think education is more proper for me, and then I want to try new things. I want to, because I have my own knowledge of playing trumpet. I have my own knowledge of music. I also want to teach. I also want to like share with people, bro. I want to share with people, like, because sometimes, you know, new musicians, like even students like my juniors and like came to me, bro, how did you get all these you know, shows, and then because you just entered diploma, but then how did you blah 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 get I didn't know, bro. I don't know, but then maybe you just need to like very expose yourself, you know. You need to be out there. You need to be out there. You know what I mean? Not to be fake. Just don't be fake. Just be yourself, but make sure you're out there, bro. Make sure that your name is like on the tip of the tongue of everyone.
Yeah.
You know, make sure that, but don't do stupid things lah. Don't do stupid things like, oh, you're the class clown lah, whatever. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be too annoying sometimes. I know sometimes I can be annoying, but then you know, but make sure you're just out there. Okay, but then still you need to have knowledge, of course. You can have a good personality. You can be outgoing, but then you need to have knowledge also. And so that's the point of I want to teach. I want to share my knowledge, my experience with people. Oh, you will go through this phase of you're gonna be up here and then you're gonna be down there, bro.
Yeah.
Music life is like
Roller coaster.
But then if it's in you and if you love music, bro, just go, bro.
Yeah.
No, don't go. Plus, I will like tell people, like, I won't go for the money first. I will go for the experience, the exposure first.
Oh yeah.
But then if you want to gain money, if you want to gain income from your shows and whatnot, then make sure that you have that knowledge. Maybe make sure that you are able to, you know, play good, you have good sound. Make sure that you practice. I want to share with people, not just like. So sometimes for me, people think that being a musician is like, oh, you have to dress. Yeah, of course you have to dress nice. You have to have good looks, good, you know, good character, good, like, you know, personality. But then if you don't have the knowledge, if you don't have the proper like theory style, blah blah blah, you know, you won't go anywhere. You need to be balanced. You need to have both. You need to have both. Plus balance. You need to balance always that.
Yeah.
Don't like, oh, more to character, but then playing sucks. Oh, you're a like a top notch punya player, but then character out, personality out, kau punya apa gitu, appearance out. You cannot. You need to balance, bro. So for me, I know I'm not that good. I'm not saying that I'm good. People will say like, oh, if like professional musicians, or like among us musicians, people will say me like, oh, I'm like a professional musician because I have a degree and all. But then I'm not. I think I'm not that good. I'm still learning, bro. I'm not saying that I'm the Dizzy Gillespie of KL. I'm like the Roy Hargrove.
You don't. I say that.
But I don't claim myself that, because I don't want to claim myself as like a, you know, I want to like, I always say to myself, oh, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're good, but that you're not there. You're good. You need to be better. You need to be better every time, man. But all these years, and I think I improve. I improve lah in sound, in my tone, and but then I don't think that, oh, I'm a professional top-notch player. I can play the blues, I can play the running notes, all the chromatic stuff, like who's the Charlie Parker? No, I'm not saying that. I can't even able to do that now. I mean, like, can a bit, but then not like, you know, other players can do that better than me.
People won't pay you to play that lah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So if they pay me also, I was like, better don't lah, bro.
I don't want to take your money.
I don't want to take money. It's okay lah, bro. I do play something else. I'm gonna make sure that I can play. Then you can pay me.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes for recordings, wait, can you play this and that? So I can try. I don't know if it sounds good, but I can try until it sounds good. But then it takes time. But then if you want it like instant, and okay, it can be done. But then it's not gonna be good. Like if I practice it every day. So but then I'm not gonna charge you for like recordings macam. I'm not gonna charge you for like aku ni dah play for like Grammys ke apa macam. And macam reasonable lah. Tengok juga all the efforts. If they can see our effort, our ni kan, macam if they appreciate music, if they want to give more, give more. But then don't, aniaya, don't macam, oh musicians, okay, bayar je murah-murah. Cannot like that.
Oh yeah. That's the answer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So currently I'm working at my friend's vape shop lah. Macam I'm doing part-time there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also doing the deliveries for the shop. So I'll send the vape to the customer's house and all lah. It's like basically like Lala Move and all that lah.
Yeah.
So and in this kind of economy, because as a musicians for now, there's nothing, bro. There's nothing out there that we can perform, bro. There's like no shows, no clubs open, no pubs, no bar, no events, no weddings, like proper weddings. We can't get like money from music at all right now, bro. Man. Plus as a performer, I'm not saying that I'm a musician. Aku suka macam claim diri aku as a performer because I like to perform. Okay, so macam do 1 year macam habis macam tu je. Like like 1 year macam-macam but you can go this and that. Because like 2-3 years back, in 1 year I will get like 2 festivals. I'm gonna play like 2 festivals and play for New Year festival. I'm gonna go to Malacca. I'm gonna go to Penang. I'm gonna go to Johor. We're gonna go road trips, bro. I'm gonna go road trips and then like go do shows and then hang out. Get wasted, Yeah, but with friends, sometimes like we are too busy with like work and like studies. We need that kind of so I'm gonna treat my shows like outside of KL, like my road trip, my vacation. So I love that. Plus, like playing in clubs, in bars in KL also is like another experience, bro. Because you meet like foreigners, and then you meet like other musicians also like play the gigs around clubs in KL. You're gonna meet them, bro. And then you go for open jam session. Even now you can't even do an open jam session, bro.
Yeah.
You can do that, but then just you and your friends are in one studio, but then who's gonna look at your performance? Who's gonna look at your jam session, bro? You can record, but then it's a different feeling, bro, with crowds in front of you, man. You know what I'm saying, man? So macam sedih sikit lah sekarang, but then for me to like cure that miss for performing, and then for music, I don't want to like get myself like very rusty and
to maintain your playing.
I want to maintain my playing, so I've been jamming at my friend's place. He has a studio. He has a studio in his house. So if you know, like I played for Pele, the rapper, for like last 2 years. I played for Culture. I played for Pele. I'm like one of his trumpet player. So now we are doing like, because I've been often like went to his house like jamming almost every week. I went to his house, and then I met a couple of musicians and artists, even the artists, and I used to play with Tuju, bro, from K-Click. I used to play with K-Click in the same stage. I used to play for Pele. Not to Nania, but then this is the story. I used to play for them, but now we are doing a new project. So we during our jam session, we're gonna do like each time we session, we're gonna produce one song. One song.
Okay.
Even like a 1 minute or a 2 minute song, it's still a song. You just if we don't wanna use it, you're just gonna keep it in the as a reference.
Yeah.
So this starts during like after my degree, and then after that I've been doing the jam session. Been making music with my friends, because my friend is like a producer. He has a studio, and then he knows all these musicians, and he likes to like jam every day. So now we're like doing a YouTube channel. I mean, I think they're gonna take like a Tiny Desk punya concept, colors, all like music, especially music stuff, and then we want to like push for local punya scene.
Yeah.
like local artists macam let's say like K-Click lah contoh, because now we're doing more to hip hop stuff like R&B hip hop stuff. So the first act like for now this macam sneak peek aku dah cerita kat sini lah, macam it will like we're gonna like play 3 songs, like Pele will feature for that video only, and then we're gonna play 3 songs macam sebiji macam ni live session lah, macam Tiny Desk
Yeah,
lah.
like NPR, yeah.
Macam NPR lah sebiji, macam tak ada sebiji, but then it's the concept lah. So macam kita orang dah tengah gather the musicians, so macam benda tu kita orang nak maintain macam buat every month lah. Macam dulu kan aku buat angguk kan.
Yeah.
Macam dulu kan angguk every month mesti ada satu video keluar every month. Ni macam this is new one lah. But then itu more to funky stuff. We change the original style to funk punya style. Now we are focusing more to hip hop and R&B and all those soul stuff lah.
Yeah.
But then tak nak we don't want to limited only for R&B, macam who wants to perform, but then kita kena approach lah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man. So yeah, bro. Now that's basically what I'm doing nowadays, bro. Yeah, man. During this pandemic.
Awesome. So
cool.
Okay.
Cool.
A lot of things I want to ask you, but we'll just keep it to a few. Okay. Before we get into your performance side, I just want to ask you, during your diploma and degree years, you did mention that you combine your classical playing, that you played a bit of classical and played a bit of jazz. Now, in the episode before this, I did interview Arman Hanif, and he is the total opposite of you. He is like 80% classical, 20% jazz, but you are like 80% jazz.
50-50. Yeah. I mean, 50-50? I think, yeah, I'm doing like 50-50, but I'm not like, because I don't want to like, I want to learn both.
Yeah.
I want to learn both. I don't want to like, more to classical lah, but a little bit of modern. More to modern lah, a little bit of classical. No, I want to take both. So I'm gonna balance myself to be the same, classical and modern.
But do you feel that that difficulty in like changing from for my aspect, like playing marimba and then suddenly playing down and then
dude, totally different world, bro, modern and classical for me, because I started with classical and then I didn't get the whole of it, bro. During my I always get like my teacher will get mad with me like every day, every time class, bro. He even curse in the niche. He even like fed up macam, why you like this? You didn't practice at all. Because I didn't know what the hell is classical, bro. I want to learn something else. I don't want to learn this. I want to learn modern. But then I was forced to. But no, I'm just gonna say this like openly, because
go ahead.
You know, sometimes we didn't get to choose.
Yeah,
we didn't get to choose. It's not like, at least give us like, we can. But then, you want to be a good musician, you need to play classical only. But then outside, how to cari makan? I'm not playing classical outside, bro. I'm playing modern outside. At least like give me the fundamentals of playing modern. Then no, total. I'm not like,
you cannot just go. You cannot just go into Shangri-La Hotel and then suddenly play Bach Invention or something.
Yeah, man, because sometimes people don't, it doesn't suit the mood, doesn't suit the environment. Sometimes they want to jazz stuff, but only classical stuff. That's why I'm saying, even modern players, it's not good with, even classical players that good in playing classical, they are not good in modern. Even modern players that are good in modern, they can't even read classical, they can't even read the notes, the music. So for me, I don't want to be like that. I want to be both. I want to know how classical goes, how classical works. I want to know how modern works, how to adapt both. You know, when playing in orchestras, you're playing like concerto or like anything, classical stuff, and with classical, you know how to overcome the problems. And then during modern, while playing jazz, how do you overcome the problems when, while playing jazz, while playing modern, and it's like the arrangement the ni and solo. How do you wanna play your solo? Macam tu lah. I wanna know both. Macam aku curious lah macam, cause macam classical during degree baru, only during degree I have interest in classicals. Like, oh, when I get into her like, macam after intern I think macam, oh, classical is actually interesting, because you know it teaches you how to discipline yourself, some to practice, to get the tone, how to produce the tone for classical, because sometimes modern trumpets, even the trumpet are different, like they using the unlacquered ones, and then the gold trumpet. Sometimes the classical, they want the bright sound, you know, so they will be using the silver ones, because the silver ones will have the, you know, the higher pitch, the higher tone of the trumpet. So that's how even the trumpet, even the trumpet itself, like play a big role in music, because different finishing of trumpet, we will get different sound, different
different tone, different timbre,
different tone, different timbre. Macam like European stuff, they will use like all the gold, you know, they want that warm stuff. And even if they play high, they will get the warm stuff. Like in Asia, like Japan, they want that
bright,
it's very clear, that that bright clear sound, you know. You can differentiate the sound that they produce while they are playing. And even though they are playing the same piece, but you can hear, oh, this is European playing, oh, this is an Asian player playing, and so you can differentiate. So that's the beauty of a trumpet for me. When I pick up the trumpet, I learn trumpet. It's like, oh, even those little things that even the finishing, even the shape, even the size of the tubing of the trumpet, when we go into the anatomy of the trumpet, and dude, there's like many things that you can do with trumpet, different size. But then you just need to know how to control, how to, especially you need to marry your instrument, basically.
You have to sleep next to it every single night.
Man, every single day is like your instrument is your wife, bro. It's like you're playing drums, like you need to love your drums. I mean, you need to sleep with your drumstick. I'm gonna sleep with my trumpet, is my
your
mouthpiece on my mouth.
Exactly.
So macam tu lah. So for me, I like to aku nak belajar, I'm interested in doing both. So that I can, you know, I can be anywhere that I want. Macam, oh, if someone calls me for a classical job like orchestra, and for replacement, I can go. If somebody called me for a gig in a club in KL, hey bro, can you replace me? Okay, I can do that. So I don't want to limit myself, because it already happens. Like people call me for modern punya stuff, modern gig, and I was like, can I do this? And it's like sampai dah jadi banyak kali lah. It's like couple of times already, like people I like turn them down now. I think I can't make it, and sometimes I make excuse so that I don't join them. It's actually I regret it. Dude, that would be a good, because after that I was like, there was like very good opportunity for me to start, you know, to expose myself, man. And then I turn them down. It's like, but it's okay. After that I learned my lesson, and then it's like, anything that if people call me, listening for me, if people are starting to call you, that means they are really interested, and then they heard from people, he's really good, and then they want to call you, and that's a good thing already. People like talking about me, or like recommending me to people.
They want to call you, not just a musician, not just a random.
Because there's like a lot of trumpet players in KL, in Malaysia. But
not even Malaysia,
in KL, they want to call me. So you need to appreciate that, bro, because but for me that time I'm nothing, but then they want to call me. But then some of them I turn them down. But then after that I learned my lessons. Like, no, everything that people call me, I need to accept it. I need to, even though it's hard or not, I need to do it. If betul-betul I cannot, baru macam okay, I think I can do this. I need to like belajar lagi, and then baru I ni lah. Because I've been there was this time like 2 years ago, last 2 years, I played in this one band. It's a funk band, but with old people, bro. Like the drummer is like, yeah, I think you know the teacher. Encik Ip ni, he used to teach percussions in UiTM, if I'm not mistaken lah. But he used to be a lecturer. Mr. Ip, Encik Ip, kita panggil dia Encik Ip. I used to play with his funk band lah. Macam, dude, they played like all Earth, Wind and Fire, lagu Tower of Power, Tower
James
of Power,
Brown,
all those, James Brown, all the crazy hot nights, bro. And then that time I was like, dude, I thought Caravan was hard. This is even harder, bro.
And you have to cover like the orchestra with only 3 players, right? Like three.
One saxophone, one trombone, and me.
Yeah,
dude.
And you have to sound like a whole orchestra.
Plus, I'm the baby in the studio, bro. It's like the drummer, the bassist, he used to play for Zana Abidin.
Wow.
And the drummer is Encik Ip. And then the singer also a very old guy. Which is not an old guy. It's like, but very good singers.
These are all veteran players.
Veteran players, but then very good musicians. But the problem is we always like change players, especially for keyboards. I don't know why, because we don't have this chemistry, and so it lasts for like, for me with them, it lasts for like I think for like half a year or like 4 to 5 months.
Yeah.
A couple of times we rehearse banyak kali, but then we didn't have shows, bro. I think it's almost a year we practiced, but we didn't like have shows or any, bro. We didn't have anything. We just practice for I don't know what. We play this song, practice, but then what's the show? Dude, I'm wasting my time here. And plus after that, so I then he said to me, even my playing is not good at that time. So it's okay lah, okay lah. It's good for me also, because this is tiring me off, man, because pushing you, and then plus it's wasting my time because we don't have shows. If we have shows, I can commit, but now I'm not getting anything from this.
There's no incentive.
But there's no incentive at all. So okay lah, but then I get to learn new stuff. I get to learn new piece, like Tower of Power, playing like high stuff, like high pitch. I need to cover that, bro. All the screams, and now you know like all the Tower of Power, Earth, Wind and Fire stuff, like funk. Oh yeah. That time I can't even hit that note. I don't know what note is that. It's like, now can lah,
yeah.
Kalau now tak boleh, I don't know what to do with myself. I need to kill myself. Yeah, man. So macam tu lah.
Nice.
Basically, yeah, man.
Now, okay. I do wanna hear about like how you got into those bands. So you did mention that a lot of those big names that you were performing on, like all the big stages, but then you do have like fixed bands, and you did mention Anggo and your other platform, but there is one band that you keep going back to. It's you keep performing with Danny Komari. If I'm not mistaken, the night shades. Yeah,
man, the night shades, bro. And the night shade.
And you were performing in Lenoir and Medical. So how did you get into that band, and what's the difference between that band that you keep going back to compared to the other band you perform with?
I don't know why you said that. I always keep going back. Maybe because you always see me that with them, like every time show. Even you came to my one of my shows, right? Yeah. So
a few actually.
A few. Yeah, man.
Big fan.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Bobby, bro. So, talking about bands. Okay, we want to talk about bands. how many years already? It's like 2000. I started playing the trumpet for like
17,
in 2015.
15.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's like 5 years already.
Mm-hmm.
So during these 5 years, I joined a lot of bands, bro. I played uh I played ska, I played reggae, I played blues band, I played funk band, old funk band, I played the new generation of funk band, I
Some of
played
it you were
jazz.
singing.
Yeah, and then sometimes I sang in the songs
Yeah.
for the shows. uh how I got hooked up with my band, like Danny, and especially for Danny and the
Yeah.
Nightshades. How I get into that band is like, at first we were doing open mics. We were
Mm.
doing a show at an open mic place at Subang. It was warehouse. I think
Mm-hmm.
people will know that place, warehouse. So I don't know whether that place exists already, still exists, but yeah, me and my couple of my friends, like even also
Mm-hmm.
one of my college mates are like Epit, Faris Rahman, Wan
Yeah.
Zarif, Said Harith Daniel, all are
Mm.
good musicians, bro. They all
Yeah.
are all of my friends, bro. I'm very proud of them. They're very good players. So we did the idea of making this open mic, joining this open mic was Said Hari Daniel. He wants to like, hey, aku nak perform, I want to perform. Let's do a band. Let's do a horn band.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Only horns. I was like, okay, let's do it. So that time that we're still in the faculty was like me and then like
Is this the
Shamil,
one, the
Ramli.
I feel good thing for music day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was that was the story, bro. So okay, during that time, we performed it, and then there's like a couple of another like musicians like perform before us.
Mm-hmm.
So macam adalah macam 2-3 musicians, and then us. After that, before us there was a girl named Danny who performed there. So macam, and that time also she heard about us. After that, what, and then after she performed, she straight away went back home. But she heard about us because we played the horns, and then that time, to nak jadikan cerita, she wants a band to back her up for her shows basically, and she wants to go shows, wants to go for corporate shows and all. So she wants to, like, I think she wants to take the concept of like Amy Winehouse,
Uh-huh.
because Amy
Uh-huh.
Winehouse
Yeah.
like always will always have a band to back her up for her shows. And so macam, I think because he really like look up to Amy Winehouse so much, I also like play with Danny. I start playing with Amy Winehouse, start play Amy Winehouse punya lagu semua, macam it's kind of interesting So after that, when she heard about us playing at the open mic session, and then she called Syed. She called Syed, and then she asked, macam, oh, I'm looking for horn players and to play for my band, because I want to do a band. Macam, okay. So Syed mentioned in the group, oh, Danny wants to there's this one singer from the open mic last night asked us to play for her band. She's looking for a horn section kan. So okay there were 6 of us, but then we need to choose. Or we came like 6 horn players came to the practice session the next
Interview.
day at the
The
for the
audition.
interview lah. Audition go lah. Okay, she saw us, blah 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 blah. 6 people, bro. Okay, that was in Tropicana, the what village roof. I don't know what's the. So we need to macam choose okay. Who wants to go to the ni kan? Nak jadi horn section, because we need to vote macam. I was like, because they were 2 trumpet, and in that band, and there were 2 trumpet, 2 alto, 2 tenor.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to choose between us. Macam, and then semua kan berdua-dua so macam kena pilih And then I was like, I straight away macam, aku fikir macam, bila lagi bila lagi I'm gonna get this opportunity So macam, okay lah, okay macam, aku nak main, macam I said, aku nak main, I want to play, I want to join. Lepas tu macam Syami was like, okay lah, go lah. Aku okay je, you join je lah. Macam, okay. Because kalau duduk macam, kau pergi lah. Macam, bila nak settle macam, apa, I think it's going to be good for me. Macam, it's better macam, I join lah. Macam, okay lah. That's the starting point lah. I join. So after that, even our first show, bro, the first time I performed with Danny, we already got like 2-3 shows after that. Already like booked for us. Macam, we got booked for shows and macam, dude, this is it's kind of nice actually. Macam get to play at, you know, certain places, certain events, certain like clubs and macam, like diners ke apa, macam, this is interesting. And then the pay also is it's not bad. It's quite good lah. Macam, for me that time, my first pay was like 200 to 250 per night. That was like, who wants to give you that kind of money? And then plus you get free food, you get free drinks. And then, hey, dude, I get to have fun while I'm working. And then it's a good job scope for me. I think I was loving it. And then the starting was 2016. Now we started to play clubs around KL. We go on shows outside of KL. We go to Malacca, like what I just mentioned. We went to Johor for the New Year's punya concert. We were on the same stage with Budak Nakal Ujung Sempang. It's like outside of KL, bro. That was like, whoosh, another level lah. It's like, dude, this is doing well. It's like I'm really loving my life right now. It's like, and then I'm starting to go into another scene for rap and R&B. And then like Anggo is actually owned by Jerry. Jerry is the drummer from Danny.
Jerry Slew,
So he came up with this idea of YouTube channel. We cover a song, but we funk it up. So we changed the genre to funk, right? So that's a new. So if you look into all the videos, most of the time if you see Horns, you're gonna see my face, because you know, I don't know whether Jerry
A plus video editing.
Yeah, man. There's like that was so dodgy as well.
Yeah,
it looks so dodgy. It's like, but it's cool, It's cool. It's meant to be like that. That's how I joined Anggo. Jerry always called me for like, hey, can you do horns for this song? Can you do trumpet lines for this song? So most of the time, me, Wanzari, Farid Rahman, and Epit will like go and record. They will record first, and then after that we will record, and then we straight away record the videos with the green screen behind us. That's the most like budget punya ni. Tapi but it's fun, bro. It's fun. It's like every month we were doing well. We were like consistent. Every month we came out with new videos every month. That's a good commitment, bro. For me, it's like, and then plus that's I like to do all this stuff like jam sessions. If it comes with pay, it's better. Lagi suka. So that's how I get into the music scene in KL lah. But I'm doing local lah now. But I proud. There's this one time I played with Amy Winehouse, guitarist. Robin Banerjee. He was the official late Amy Winehouse guitarist. So all of her shows, Robin will play for her the guitar. So he came to Malaysia and he find out about Danny, because Danny, he heard about Danny. So because Danny also like most of her shows, he will like sing most of the Amy Winehouse songs. So okay. So that time, there were two singers, Dasha Logan. You know Dasha Logan?
Yeah.
Dasha Logan and Danny. So they were both singing Amy Winehouse punya playlist. So I was one of the horn players. So it's like dude, to have a show, to have a gig with Robbie Benji, to practice with Robbie Benji, I can feel the Amy Winehouse vibe, bro. Because he legit like plays for Amy Winehouse, and now he's here, and I'm playing with. I'm like, we are on the same stage and we're on the same band.
Yeah.
For 2 nights, bro. For not only one night, for 2 nights. Like at No Black Tie, the most. It was the most premium jazz club in KL that you can get No Black Tie. Now I don't know whether we still have that kind of stuff. No Black Tie is, I don't know. I think that dead, bro. For the past 2-3 years, I've been playing for No Black Ties every month. Every month, bro. I was like, every month ada je. Then I can play with at No Black Ties. Like, I'm doing so good right now, but now 360, bro, changed. Like nothing.
So sad.
And then the place also they're closed down. That's a sad thing, bro. Now, no, the industry now, the pandemic is killing us, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, so because the starting point is like I was seeing that, oh, we are not getting shows from the Black Tie, and then suddenly pandemic, and then suddenly like gone. It was starting to go down, and then total shut. But I hope we can go back up, bro. Slowly, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I did want to ask, like, you've been sharing about your experiences, your studies, and then your travels, your adventures all over Malaysia. Hopefully, one day outside of Malaysia. But I just wanted to ask, like, do you think, like this year, performance places will actually like open up again and you can like perform? Let's say, we get the vaccine and whatever.
Macam ni. I don't want to be too optimistic. I just want to be realistic.
Yeah.
Because in this kind of situation right now, currently, but actually, restaurants are starting to open, and then clubs and bars are starting to open, but it doesn't make sense because they are open, but they are only open for deliveries. How do you want to deliver, drinks from clubs and bars? They don't. At first, why do you want to open if it goes like that?
Yeah.
So if you want to open like bars and clubs, you need to open also the live bands and all, because it doesn't make sense, bro. People won't come. If you open clubs and bars, people won't come. How
it's the atmosphere that they go for.
They want the atmosphere, they want the environment, they want the vibe. When they're drinking and sitting, they want to hear music, because and plus I think it's possible for us to open. It's just that we need a proper SOP for the for the music scene, for the music industry, and because people now can dine in 2 people. I mean, you can do the same as clubs and bars also. Like you can limit for 2 people and on one table, right? Yeah. So why can't you do that on for clubs and bars? Why can't you do that for weddings? So yeah, I'm not gonna say that it's gonna open soon, but then I think it's gonna open. But then slowly with a proper SOPs, and I hope the government can look into this very properly, because not only just musicians, bro, the restaurants owner, the event organizer, the team, the technicians, the music engineers, all the PA systems, all the tech. They need jobs, bro. Now they are doing like odd jobs, like doing Grab foods and all those. I know my friends are all doing deliveries, all doing like food, start selling foods and F&Bs. So it's a waste that we have these skills, we have this talent, we have this musicians. They cannot like express themselves. Plus they cannot gain money from what they are supposed to do, because they are musicians. They can't do anything else but music, bro. I'm not underestimate like people doing musicians that they can't do anything else. It's just that even if you tell an engineer or a pilot, you even now pilots are doing like F&B stuff. They are selling food on the side of the road, bro. Pilots, man, they fly the plane, and then they got like what salary, very high salary, 5K, like easy.
Yeah.
Now they are They can't even fly. They can't even, they got like terminate from their companies. So sad, man. So there's nothing for them to do. It's just like same as musicians. We are not different.
Yeah.
But then sometimes they 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 can pay attention to them, but why not us? Why not musicians, and why not the music industry? We are also humans. Some musicians also have kids, have families, bro. They need to. So the government really needs to really take serious about this case.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, because it's sad lah. It's sad. I hope they can open soon lah. But I think it's gonna open soon. But then just boleh je, nak tak nak je. Cuma Malaysia, bro. So yeah, but for me, there's nothing impossible lah. Macam you can still get money by music if you do jingles, if you can produce, if you can like do production, like songs sampling for people. But then you need to have that connection lah. If you don't have that connection, it's harder. It's harder. Like for me, thank God for me, I know like musicians around KL. I have friends that are musicians, that are producers. Like now, most of my music friends, like producers, are doing like hip hop stuff, R&B stuff. That's why I'm more into R&B and hip hop, because now there's a scene, and some hip hop is the thing now. So why not? Because there's not a lot of trumpet players that play like those kind of stuff, like perform like hip hop stuff, R&B stuff. I want to do that. I want to start that.
Yeah.
I want to go serious. Plus, I have this dream that I want to do this as my, I can get people can know me better, like not the fame lah, but then I want to go in the industry. Contoh macam I want to go into AJL, bro, because right now I'm doing this sample for this for a song that we want to propose to Tuju and Loka. They macam dorang in the Malaysian hip hop scene, they are there now. So macam we want to propose to them, if they want to take that sound and they want to macam take that song as their single ke apa kan. Macam, and then can go to AJL. Macam aku target tu lah. Macam I want to go to macam masuk AJL ke, masuk music ke, masuk TV ke, macam that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I tak nak just focus macam only local scene. I want to go like the proper Malaysian industry punya macam on TV, macam on like local radios, macam keluar macam that's even people that don't know me that much, but then for me to know that I'm out there, outside there, it's good enough for me. Macam, you know what I mean? Achievement lah.
Yeah.
Achievement lah for me. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we just wanted to say that we are in no way comparing ourselves to engineers, pilots, because of course they have some would think that they have a higher level of skill and that's why they get paid more, which is actually true. You go through flight training and all. But the discussion at hand here is that we also go through our own rigorous training, our formal music education. So the sociological debate is actually, if you're taking care of one side, why not take care of the whole party? And also, we are not advocating for to just open up the clubs and bars. We do hope that those that listen to this podcast still adhere to the SOPs. And if it's still on lockdown when you listen to this, please follow the rules. Don't just sway them just to get a hug in, maybe.
Yeah, because I think nowadays, like Malaysian citizens, they are very smart now. They can we actually can follow all the SOPs very properly, but then sometimes some of them, they are ignorant. They can follow the rules, but then they just ignore.
Yeah.
They just ignore the rules. So so that these people are aware that we need to, if the government doesn't want to take control of this situation, we need to take control of the situation because no, like they said, like we need to take care of ourselves and so me taking care of you, you taking care of me. So we need to take care of each other punya butts, bro. Because if not, who?
Yeah.
And so like now us musicians, we are now like looking for each other, macam take care of each other, macam oh like you doing this so that you wanna make awareness to people so that it's a good thing, bro. It's a good thing,
Yeah.
What you doing this right now is it's a very good thing, bro.
Thanks, man. Awesome. So you already covered every aspect. I just wanted to ask, what's your plan after this? So like you're going to your masters, and then what's your long-term big
Yeah.
picture plan?
Getting married nah. Nah, man. It's still early. I'm still young, bro. I'm turning 24 this year. If you don't mind, I'm telling you this. I'm turning 24 this year. Still young, actually, 24. But yeah, I'm pursuing. I'm pursuing my masters in March, inshallah. So yeah, maybe I'm just gonna finish my studies, focus on my study more, because right now also I can't focus more on performance because there's nothing to perform for. There's no platforms for you, yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna make music. I'm still gonna play. I'm gonna jam. I'm gonna make more samples for artists or whatnot. Still making music. I'm not gonna let that go. But be more focused on my studies, commit more to my studies, and also like I'm gonna still work because I need money, bro. Because
Yeah.
now, plus actually we can't spend that much for at this time, and so it's good that we can save money. If you work, you can save money and you can use it for your studies and all. It's at least you're investing your money for a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Once you invest your money for a good thing, berkat lah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So now I'm just for long term, maybe these 2-3 years, I'm gonna focus on my masters. If they are opening the clubs very soon or events, and they can do weddings after this, I might gonna start performing back. So yeah, we just hope for the best, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we thank you so much for listening to this podcast today. If you do have any questions for Mr. Pako over here about the jazz scene, the performance scene, or even trumpet playing, if you do fancy yourself to play trumpet in the future, you can just shoot us an email at aminbob13@yahoo.com, and I'll either get Mr. Pako to answer in a future episode, I'll get any of the guests to answer, or I'll reply to you myself directly. Thank you so much.